walk as the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's Drafts, your new homegrown.
Hello good people and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts, especially my 2 new subscribers. Thank you for all your feedback and especially if you have any feedback for me, please do let me know because that's why the channel exists pretty much. But I really appreciate all the comments and stuff. Let's get right into this draft of the new set, Edge of Eternity. We've done 1 draft so far, it went pretty decent, 5-3. I mean, pretty much, I must say, higher than I expected for a first time game. Anyway, I think it's an okay set. Really looking forward to delve deeper into the mechanics and see how we can use them best, and of course which mechanic is the best. Now bear with me and I will say my picks, why I do them, and well, let's just get into this. There's a Moonlit Meditation, which I don't think is a very good thing. You enchant your own artifact or creature. The first time you create any more tokens each turn, you may instead create that many tokens of the enchanted permanent. It's very easy to get a blowout. If you put this on a creature and the creature gets destroyed, you lose 2 cards and the opponent loses 1 card. I don't think it's very good. I like the Seam Rip, pretty cheap removal spell. There's also this sorcery. As an addition to cast, sacrifice an artifact or creature for 3 mana. Return to a creature or spacecraft with mana value of 5 or less from grave to the battlefield, then create a land or token. Okay. Also a bit situational. I'm looking at the Whale, 2 mana Surveil 2, but I also see the Seam Rip and the Dockworker Drone, and also a Plasma Bolt. Let's just take the... well, no, I'll take the Graph Kill. Sorry, took a bit long there. What do you do? Green enchantment 1. Whenever an opponent plays the land, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. That is interesting. There are some pretty strong blue cards here. Code Tracker Hound is amazing. There's also this Delicacy, which is pretty good. It's 3 mana for a flash food, and I think it's pretty much the opposite of a normal food. When this creature entered, up to 1 target creature gets -3/-3. That's very good. 2, sack this artifact, you gain 3 life. Sack this artifact, target opponent lose 3 life. Wow, interesting. I will take it over the Code Cracker Hound, simply because it's black. And I think it's, well, comparable, but I would like to play this Graph Kill. So I'm going to take this Delicacy. Excuse me for the beeping noise in the background. It's the washing machine which chose to just finish with its routine. There's a black card, 2/2 with 2. Whenever you sacrifice another creature or artifact, put a storm zone counter on this creature. Well, we have 1 artifact already that we're sacrificing. Edge Rover also must be very good. 1 mana for 2 reach, and then you ramp. It's pretty good. I think here I'm fine deviating from the black as a second color, because this is not an amazing upside. Luminary or the Predator. Also like the Pollinator. I'll go for the Edge Rover. 1 mana for a 2/2 is very strong, and it even has a keyword. Yeah. Gain control of target artifact or creature until end of turn and tap it against haste. Yeah. That is interesting. Okay. Pilot is pretty good as well. Not really impressed with the green cards. I guess I'll go for the Override, because if red is open enough, I can try and do that. And none of the other cards really impress me. There's another black card. Wow, 4/1 Defender. What do you do? When this creature enters, exile each opponent's graveyard, create a lander token. So 3 mana for a 3/1 and a lander token. These two look a lot alike. Still a very late enhancer. It's also very good. I'll just keep taking black, and I will wait with my second color for as long as possible. Ooh. Do we have ways to exile stuff is the question. You own an exile, so that's also of course with the warp ability. Now, is it good enough? Is it better than the Virus Beetle? I guess I'll take it. Maybe we will end up with enough warp stuff. Oh, Crasher is very good. What do you do? As a discard, choose a target creature you control or a warped creature you own in exile. While at instant speed. Yeah, I'll take it. Otherwise, I would have taken the Wave Crasher. I think this Icecave Crasher. I think the close encounter is good enough for us to play. Land gets colorless. You may put a basic land. Okay. Keep something alive. I'll rather take the permanent card, even though the upside is not amazing. Now there's a whale, which of course is good from the warp stuff. Very strong cards here in the end. Drone is very good. I'll take the Virus Beetle. Maybe it's a bad pick. I don't know how good the other thing is. 2-drop or something that ramps and fixes us. I'll go for the Pollinator. Oh, well, at least green seems open enough. We do have pretty decent black and green cards. However, I'm not sure how good they really work together. We're going to need a lot of warp stuff for the Cosmogoyf. Last pick, Icecave Crasher. I think this card has pretty much the very high win rate for a common. Anyway, okay, so it ramps you but it deals damage. I'm not sure how good that is. When this spacecraft attacks, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's pretty strong. We already have one sentry, which of course is meant to do some stationing. Station 7. I'm not sure if it's good enough. 3 mana for 4/5 flyer when you station. I'll just take it. I hope to pick up some cheap warp stuff with a lot of toughness, or at least a lot of power, with which we can easily station our stuff if we pick up more. I'll just remove the things that I plan on not playing. This is also pretty decent for station is good. I like what we have so far. Mana is exactly 3 on every spot. Don't need any more 1-drops. I like all the 1-drops that we have. Though, of course, Defender is not amazing, but it's the black variant. What do? It ends tap station. Once you get 12, pay 2 life, sacrifice creature, draw cards equal to sacrifice creature. Wow, that's very good. I do like depressurize, but I'm going to take this land. We are focused on the stationing thing anyway. And this is a land, so it doesn't take a slot in your deck, which I think is amazing. Don't think depressurize will come around, but being able to sacrifice and stuff. Tap target land. There's a circuit feeder, which I do really like. But we don't have a lot of artifacts. We have, what is it, 3 so far? 4? I think it's good enough. We do have some ramp. Even if we play this just for when we have one or other artifact, I think it's already good enough. I also like the worm. It works with our stationing thing. But I think the feeder is probably better for us. Okay, I'm not going to do that, definitely. That's a worm. The question is it better than the use social engineering? We don't have any ways to cheat extra lands into play. But it is a warp card. This is also a warp card, which helps. I think I'm going to take the worm over the... Well... No, I'm going to take the use social engineering. I think it's a great win condition. There we have him again. We're not really doing the sacrifice thing. So it's either the Curiosity or the Monoist. I do like the Monoist. Also like the transmissions. We don't have enough sacrifice. I think this one goes pretty much only into the black-red thing. I'll take the Monoist, not Monolist. Okay, interesting. Very late graph kill. Alright, excuse me, that was the doorbell. I did fix the beeping noise. What do you do? Wow. Another graph kill, my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to take this impact. I think it's mainboardable, instant speed. Don't care about artifacts too much to take it over the Icecave Crasher. Oh, I'll take the Embrace Oblivion. I'll take it over the Sentry. We do need removal spells. We do have some lander tokens and some ramp. The question is if this is good enough. I'll take it as a potential top end, but I'd rather not play it. I rather want a cheap creature like this with Void. Wow. Very late good cards. Pay one life and one. Okay, so that's fixing. Trajectory. I really like that one. It says it gets -2/-2, and it gets -10/-10 if you void something. So that means something left the battlefield, or you did a warp thing. We do have some warp stuff. I'm going to take this. What do you do? Landfall. Whenever land cross enter game 1 live, and it's a 2/3 for 2. That's interesting. I don't think we have enough stuff with counters. I'll take the 2-drop. 1 sec. Okay, I'm back something with children and stuff. Next pack, it has the burst, which was very impressive. It also has depressurize. I'm not sure which is best in this case. Reach, trample, indestructible. It can be a good finisher. I'll just take the depressurize here. Wouldn't mind some kind of top end still. What do you do? 2 menace void. Put a counter on this creature if something voided. 13 creatures. I think we are okay on removal. Maybe I'll take another Crasher. But our 4th slot is very full. I'll take the Embrace Oblivion. I predicted this card would be good, and it actually is. It's one of the highest win rate blue cards, I think. Yeah, I think I'm full on 2 drops. I'm going to take this Crasher, but I was hoping for some more expensive stuff. There's a Beckoner, but I prefer the Worm, I think. Well, Beckoner is nasty. I'll take the Beckoner. If you play this on something that you also warped, oh, it gets exiled, of course. Well, it's good anyway, I think. If you use it on a creature, you can just swing. They will most definitely not block. But we do have to do some cutting here. I don't think I need the Pollinator that much because we're not ramping a lot. Yeah, we kind of We kind of missed out on the big stuff to ramp to. Of course, I have the Fungal Colossus, but it's just a 5/5. I'll take this Bygone Colossus. Very cheap way to station our land. And it's an okay top end. Maybe now I should have taken the +1/+1 counter and trample. I want to make a card with this. Yeah, I think the rest of the stuff that we'll get... I'll by the way, take this kill ship. Maybe now I'm going to need... Well, we do have enough ramp, I think. I think I can cut one of these. Embrace Oblivions. I have to cut 2 more. I don't think I want it to be creature. Do we have enough warp to make this Cosmoglyph good enough? It is equal to the numbers of cards you own in exile, and its toughness equal to the number +1. I don't even think if it's good enough. We have, what is it, 3 warp things? Yeah, it feels bad to cut the rare, but I don't think it's good enough. Guess I got a 3-drop. It's difficult. Maybe I'll play 1 land less. It is MTG Arena after all. Let's just try it like this. Alright, let's see how it goes. First time black-green. Not sure what to expect. Venus no has breasts. Interesting name. This is very unfortunate. Cannot keep this. Man. Well, at least we have something to play soon enough. Don't think I need 2 graph kills. Okay, that is interesting. So now we can warp this. Put 5 already on this thing, if he, unless he counters it, of course. And we can play that later at turn 5, unless we get some ramp. Now, if he plays something, we can kill it. Most of the times, I assume. And otherwise, we'll just... Yeah, that's not the best thing to kill, but I think we have to. Or we could just play this creature. Nah, let's just get rid of the threat. We just need to get the Icecave Crasher up and running. Sure. No double spelling for us yet, but at least we're curving out. I'll just play this first. And since we're not blocking, might as well station with it. Man, we can draw a lot of cards with this. Station 2, at the beginning of combat of your turn, up to one target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power 2/2 and gains flying. And at 9 it gains flying and vigilance. Oh, so it makes your lander tokens. That's interesting. Of course we have a nice top deck here. Let's see what order we're going to do. I guess we'll just play the... No, we cannot do both. That's unfortunate. I think we have no rush to kill that, so let's attack first. For 5, which is significant. And now we'll just station our land. We'll take some damage, but we can draw a lot of cards. We'll even get a lander token, that's interesting. Synthesizer lab ship. He has to put 6 more into it. Drawing a land would be great. But it seems like he has some kind of removal here. We're still at 20 though. Guess he's going to kill the worm. At least he is mousing over it a lot. Opponent's at 12, considering the dubious delicacy. Yep. Okay, so he's not killing it. And he's probably going to use the 5/5 to station that. At least he should. Wow, that's a waste. I think I want to draw a lot of cards. Yeah, it's going to draw 7 cards here, but we're also gaining 2 life and losing 2 life. And I hope these 7 cards will contain some lands. They do contain some lands. And I think I am not going to attack simply because now I think we have the advantage here. What are we not going to need? I don't think Virus Beetle is very exciting here. And we'll have 2, 4, 6, 7 lands next turn. And I want to double spell or even triple spell. We don't need this big boy anymore for warping purpose, so I'll just get rid of that. If he attacks, I'm definitely blocking. We have the upper hand on the... Okay. So I don't think he's attacking. Well, maybe with a 2/2, but... wow, I would be surprised. Yeah, I'm definitely just blocking here. At this point, with this card advantage, our life total is the most important thing. He is tapped out, so we can pretty much kill his board here. 21 cards. Okay, so I think we'll try to clear his board here. We're just going to destroy the artifact there. We're going to do the encounter. Whoops. Choose a creature you control, warp and exile. Now we don't have anything else interesting to do. So I'll just keep it like this. We just need a lot of mana, so I'm going to crack this lander token. And we have a big engine here. I mean, we can do this again soon with the enter the battlefield thing, draw a lot of cards again. And we're definitely finding a forest, I hope. And another land from the top would be great. That's not land from the top. We can do something -2. 7 mana. Let's try this. Oh, we actually have 8 mana. Okay. So that didn't happen. Now let's just go for the Crasher. And now next turn we'll just try to use the kill ship. But I must say I would like to draw some more lands here. And I'll definitely attack with a worm. Let me think, we have 8, so we can do both, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Let's just gain some life. Not attacking with the Crasher because I think trading the Crasher for the Thaw Bridge, what is it, Thawbringer, is not really worth it. Now let's hope he doesn't have a counter spell. Guess we'll find out. And of course we'll try to get rid of the flyer. No, yeah, I assume the lander token was what was on the stack. Yeah, I'm just going to need both here, I think, for defensive purposes. But now the circuit feeder is also much better. And we could draw a lot more cards with the Beckoner if we want. We can give them something -3. I hope he won't equip the Jammer. I know he gets to surveil and we lose our life gain, but still it's I think a decent trade. Now our attacks are very good. Another one. Okay, interesting. Yeah, he's got the stuff. So if we attack with both, he has to block one. It will probably be the Crasher. So I think it's best to play this before combat, give something. Ooh, I'll pump the Crasher and we'll minus that. And now he might actually be dead with the food on the stack. Yeah, he's dead. Unless he has instant speed life gain, but okay. We got there. Wow, the mythic land really great value. Sacrifice a creature, get it back, draw 7 cards. I dig it. Okay. So far so good. Let's see if we can keep this rolling. Again, this is looking pretty decent. No other black source to activate this just yet, but it's all good. There we go. Both are sorceries, which is the top 5 cards. Feel spacecrafts, put it to your hand, put the rest at the bottom. If you didn't put up something, okay. I'm thinking combinations of the sacrifice the Monuist to destroy something, then give something -10, -10, and still have a 2/2. But I would prefer to wait until the opponent plays big creatures, so yeah, it has to be the circuit feeder. That will take a while. Don't think I want to embrace Oblivion just yet. Opponent played nothing. I'll keep that. Yeah, don't really care about killing the fighter's beetle. As I said, I think combining this will be best. And he will probably have some kind of double spell action, payoffs, draw cards, whatever, which I prefer to kill. Okay. Well, we get to surveil the same card. Maybe we have to kill it. Yeah, I don't really care about the 2/3. I shouldn't really care about the 2/3. I would like to draw some kind of cheap warp creature here to get the void altar going. Well, that's the creature that I was thinking about. Yeah, he'd get Death Touch. Well, we can kill both, so I think we're good now. It's not hot, but it's good, I think. Well, we're drawing lands, which is also decent. Since I'm sacrificing the flyer, I'm just going to attack first. And let's embrace Oblivion. And we will... oh, it will be tapped. Okay, then we'll just give that -10, -10. Board is empty. Opponent's hand is quite filled. So it's not looking good. I really need to get to utilize this Susur whatever. Wow, he's got the good stuff. Yeah, he's got a powerhouse. Please put it on your own creature on the 2/2. So do I kill this because then he can play it again, or do I kill the 2/2? I think I care about the creature. I don't want him to play it later on. Okay. That is decent. So we can station it to the max if we want. But then we're dead. So I better not. Also, maybe I should have kept the 4/4 up and just tapped the 2/2. Maybe that was a misplay. If he has any kind of 2, 4, 5. Good card. Also in a two-headed giant. Especially in two-headed giant, because you can just target your French cheap creatures. Minimize damage is the main goal at the moment. Don't you dare. Man. Yeah, this is quite the engine. We need a top deck land card here. Okay. If I station this, we might be dead. I think I have to take the risk. I mean, otherwise he'll just... I recall playing against this on the pre-release, but he had the fancy art version, so I didn't recognize it at first. And I think we're just dead here. We take 7. Well, we're kind of dead. We don't have a board wipe, so yeah. Yep. Okay. The opponent just had a lot of card draw action as well. But that's okay. 1-1. Game number 3. 1856, man. He must be old. Cheap removal spells, also a way to station this, which is good. I'll keep it. Hope to draw green short, of course. It is a creature, so that's okay, but really need a forest here for some great action. Okay, so that we can kill with the trajectory. Let's just keep the board empty. And since we're not blocking, might as well deal 1 damage. It might be that one crucial damage that we had to deal. This is a very good card. It's quite easy to play cast 2 spells in the turn. Because of the whole void thing. Oh, not again. Okay, well, at least we can kill it. I think we have to. That thing is very annoying. But still no land. Ooh, there we go. Needs a lot to station, so I might as well attack first. I'm going to play the sea chip, because next turn we can warp the Colossus, attack with it, put this on the battlefield, or maybe something else that we draw. Okay, seems like he's Also stuck on lands, he drew his plains, which was a very lucky draw, it seems. Yeah, please station that thing up. Let's do it. I'm gonna warp you. I'm going to do this. We're going to attack. I want to surveil because I need land. That's not land. Go away. Such a shame we don't have another mana, otherwise we could have drawn 9 cards. Yeah. That's crazy. Now he has so many things we have to kill. White, seemingly a very, very strong card, strong color. And now I have to use my mana to kill the Vanguard. Man. So we can draw a lot of cards, but then the Dawn card doesn't die. We can put this onto the battlefield and then sacrifice something, which is good enough. But then we can still not kill it. Let's try it first. Oh, it's not stationed yet. Oh my goodness, I'm such a noob. Oh, why am I so stupid? Okay, well, it's still not the worst, but I should have done it differently. I should have, of course, changed the target. It's a new game. Of course it's not on 12. You've been watching this and you'll be thinking, dude, you can not use that planet. Okay. We're not going to win this race like this. No, I'm pretty sure he has nothing. Then we need to draw another land. I don't think I think I need some action here. It's better than nothing. I just want to draw creatures that I can put onto the battlefield. Ooh. Now I think he's going into defensive mode, pretty sure. Because he has the first strike flying dude. Yep. That's not what we need. At least we can block something now. I'm not going to block with the siege ship. And also not with the edge rover, I think, because it has first strike. So I might as well station it. Man, 2 counters on this. We're going to need some removal. Of course, we used quite some already, but there's still a lot in our deck. It's not a creature. Of course, we cannot attack at the moment. It's best to just play, I think. But I think it's best first to station this to 12. So we need 5 more. 1. And it's going to be the Edge Rover. It's not great, but at least it's something. And now we can also do the lander token, but I think it's best to just warp this. Hopefully go wide enough so that we can do a swing at some point. This is pretty much the only problem that we're up against. But as long as we keep going wider than he is, maybe we can go for a lethal attack at some point. At this point we're doing 5 damage. Ooh. I wonder if he's going to do another. If he's tapping the rammer, we need to top deck a land. Now we need to top deck a land and I think we win. Now I think we still win. Oh, he gains 2 life, of course. Oh man, that sucks. Is there something we can do? If we attack with everything, he blocks that one. He'll get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. I wish we had the food. It has trample. Man, so close. I think we have to play the Crasher. Survive 1 turn. Sacrifice the lander token and kill one of the flyers. But it's crazy stuff that he's doing. This is the only thing we can do here. Man, the gain 2 life really didn't save him, of course, he kept it in mind. Let's find a swamp. And I fear we cannot do enough damage to... We don't have a flyer. Well, we do with this one. Eight mana. If we do this, we sacrifice something. We draw a lot of cards. If we kill that dude, he can block 1. He gets 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It has to be the kill ship and then crew it up, I think. It needs 7. But this is, if we are at least in any way able to win this, it's going to be very close, but I don't think... all he needs is 1 removal spell or anything. We cannot do this at the moment even. We'll just kill ourselves. It would be a good way to go out, by the way. If we... if I'm sure we'll lose, I'll use the land to kill ourselves. I think he's contemplating if it's worth attacking with all 3. Okay. He'll lose his lifelinker dude. We chump 1, we block the 7/7. If he does this, I think it will be good for us. I have no idea if he has something. If he does, it's over. He might have the Vigilance and Trample thing. The trick. Or what is it? Indestructible Trample stuff. Alright, well now the board is actually looking pretty decent for us. Yeah, I guess we'll just go wide. Do I attack? If I have one less, I can still block nicely. So this is how we do it. If only I had a way to gain life, then I would have been in great shape. One more land and we'll just play the Colossus. And we have some pretty decent attackers. Yeah, couldn't have known that. I think I care about the trample more than the little bit of toughness here. Okay, well we are stabilizing. Unfortunately we have no good attacks. We could deal a lot of damage to him with the swing. He blocks one. Let's see, if I attack with everything he has to block two of these. I'll lose one. He'll lose a Death Touch creature. He gets 3 trample damage, 8. I think it's good enough actually maybe to swing with everything. We'll sacrifice 1. We'll have a big blocker. We'll push through 8 damage. Yeah. Too bad he doesn't have an artifact or enchantment. Man, if we had 1 life more, I would have just done it. Oh my goodness, go to 1 life. That was very, very close. Okay. That was an intense game. Game number 4. Let's continue. Didn't expect to actually win there, by the way. I thought there were multiple times where he just had to go one removal spell or whatever, and he didn't. And the station ability with the whenever you have 2 tapped creatures is very strong. I like the idea. And I'm not a big space fan, but I must admit this space theme is more interesting to me than the upcoming themes, like with, what is it, Marvel stuff and everything. I'm not really into that. No turn 2 play. I'll keep it, it's a bit slow, but once we get to 3 mana I think we should be good. There we go. And I'll just go Thawbringer first. That's an annoying creature. So that we can surveil. I badly want to land here. Let's get rid of that. We could have killed 2 of his things. That's also not too bad. Do I want to keep up the delicacy? No, I don't really care about one swing. He'll gain some life, but I'd rather wait 1 turn with doing this. I would like to get 1 more mana though. Yeah, I don't really care. Life's a resource. Would like him to tap out though, but I really need another land here. No, you'll just have a big creature. Man. Yeesh. We'll keep up the delicacy for their turn. Or the close encounter, depending on what he does. Maybe he wants to do some kind of shenanigans. Another surveil is what we need. Lander token will also not do it. We badly just need a land here. I'm going to remove something at the end of this turn. Very nice. Opponent's also stuck on lands, but he drew something. Okay, let's just kill the stupid lifelinker here. At least try to. He might give it trample and stuff in response. Okay. Oh, come on. Are we killing the stupid dog? I don't think I am. We can always sacrifice this for food, for gaining life, and then use the trajectory. Opponent's hand must be full of action. Depressurize. He must also be waiting on for us to kill something, to play something useful. Yeah, I'm definitely just blocking this. Nice. Now the question is, do we just exile that, or do we do the combination? I think we just exile it. Use pretty much all of our mana here. Graph pack Monoist going strong. Okay, that's something else I want to kill. Do we care about exiling, or do we just want to... Let's just exile it. We have some great stuff here, by the way. Embrace Oblivion, we can also use that to sacrifice the delicacy. You won't gain any life, of course, but we can kill multiple things. Okay. Would like to draw another land. Okay, now I'll just play the Crasher. I don't really care about 4 damage. If he attacks us for 4, we can attack for 6. And we can kill multiple things next turn. But I'm pretty sure he has an answer to the Crasher. Man. It has to be the encounter, I fear. Okay. Please tap out so we know what we're working with. Hey, it's a land. That's interesting. I'm just going to keep the 2/2 behind here. Let's just try to do this. And if it fails, we can still do the tragic. My goodness, never mind. Discard. Okay, looking good. Looking good. He's probably going to kill. Yeah. Why would you? Okay. Why would you not exile the one that's untapped? So here we are, a 1/1 against a 2/2. Oh. A 1/1 against nothing. Well, come on, top deck. Botanist is fine. Don't really care about the beetle. Come on. Give me some juicy stuff here. At least we are dealing more damage to him than he is to us by attacking. Of course, we waited a long time for lands, so now we're probably going to draw a lot of lands. There we go. At least we're gaining life. This race we can win. Of course, we should be careful with the 3 life. The 3 life that we're going to lose at some point. Man, now we're just both drawing a lot of lands. I assume it's some... Ooh. 3 mana. Until end turn, this land becomes a 2/2 black and red elemental with X. Ooh. That is annoying. We'll just hardcast that soon. No, I don't think I'm going to attack, because he's just going to attack with the dude. And that we can block. But if he gets some kind of removal spell, then it will hurt a lot. We're just dead if he has a removal spell. Now I think I can attack into it. Because if he does it now, he'll lose the land. But I assume he's just going to take it. I still don't care about the virus beetle too much to kill it with the thing. He'll probably just take it, sacrifice his stuff to get some food. Now this was actually a useful top deck. Now I think we might get close to lethal. But man, he's also drawn so many lands at the end. You know, that's what happens. We've all been there, trust me. I took the liberty to get myself a glass of red wine. Now, I told you about the fruit flies yesterday, but if there's one thing they like, it's red wine. So I'm going to protect this with my life. It's the season. In Dutch they call it the Hondsdagen, which is like a month, pretty much the whole month of July, where the temperature and the climate, so Hond is because of dog, and I think it has something to do with the stars, alignment and stuff, but whenever that is, it's just perfect circumstances for those annoying creatures. I'm going to keep this. Again, we're going to need some lands here, but we have a 2-drop Hope to draw the other ship that we have. We have an instant speed removal, which can ramp us even more. But I really like the warp idea with big stuff. He gets 2 1/1s, he can sacrifice this creature. To get himself an equipment card. I know there are some cheap equipment cards here. Destroy. Ooh. I'm not going to warp this just yet because it has no... I have no reason to. Well, I have a reason to. Yes. And might as well station with the virus beetle. Okay. Interesting. Opponent has nothing. So we could sacrifice the virus beetle, but that's not really hot. This creature dies. Yeah. I'm not really... I'll just keep up the... I don't want to draw 1 card. Do I sacrifice the botanist? No. I'll just keep up the seed ship impact because I might just do it anyway. Simply to get a lander token. Ooh. Now I hope he puts it on the 2/2. Yes. That's fine. I thought he put it on the... Okay, well apparently we're taking 4 here. And we're drawing another black source. I mean, tapped of course, gain some life, don't really care about the damage. Sure. Ooh, so many lands, very juicy. I think now I want to sacrifice something. But we don't have amazing targets. So I guess I'll just kill that dude, keep up the graph kill, and hope to at some point draw a creature. hopefully a big void creature that we can still have some mana up. Yep, I can only do this as a sorcery, otherwise I would have done it in response. Ooh. I will definitely sacrifice that. Draw 2 cards, get a lander token. Also helping the opponent, of course, but at this point I don't really care that much. That's also a lovely target to sacrifice. Now, are there any... I should have attacked. Are there any annoying things that we can do? Let me think. We play this. Probably best on the Thawbringer. We play the Thawbringer. Can we do both? I think we can. Another target creature. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Probably still the best on the Thawbringer, I think. We are not near decking us. Oh, we cannot do it. We lack a land. Okay, so let's just get a land here. Wow. We get to surveil 2 and get a lander token. I dig it. I'll keep that. Though, we're going to do it with a lander token, so I'm going to keep it in my deck. I'll just keep up graph kill and depressurize. I can't really see how this was worth it for him. He should have just sacrificed his lander token. Get a forest. And since we have a lot of removal, I might as well just try to depressurize this human soldier. But opponent being unlucky with the lands. I just want to use the mana. As I said, we have the kinship, we have the big one. Yeah, let's just play the stupid 9/9. Of course it's not good, but on this board when the opponent's probably going to play 1 or 2 things, I think it's very good. And we can draw a lot of lands here. By sacrificing this. It returns tapped. But of course, if he doesn't remove this, it's best to kill whatever he plays and then just attack for 9. Or even 10. He does have a lot of action for sure. Yep. What do you do? Man, this is annoying. I guess we'll just hardcast it. Since we have plenty of mana. We'll attack for 3, then sacrifice the thing. Draw some cards, make him discard a lot of stuff. Seems like good value to me. I think we're good. So I know I could have kept up the thing for the token, but I don't really care that much. We have 11 mana, and I want to play this dude. Four, and this ship probably, or the Icecave Crasher. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'll try to kill this. I'll play the sheet ship and the sentry. Next turn we can play or put the Icecave Crasher onto the battlefield. Yeah, you don't want to play this on an empty board. Do we have lethal? No, we can deal 11. I'd rather not risk it. And let's just use maximum mana, and of course next turn we can use the Crasher, or put the Crasher onto the battlefield. And we have a graph kill still, so... Very aggressive play by the opponents. It's not the thing you want to do. Lethal swing, let's see what it has. Okay, we get another lander token, which for in our case is just a 2/2 as well. Could have dealt more damage there, but oh, I should have done well. It's the same. It's either get a 2/2 or it's. I mean, let's be honest. It's just in this case a bit of luxury. I'm just going to assume that he has no hasty stuff, and we can always do this. Good game. Maybe I should have kept stuff behind because of a board wipe, but it went well. Four and one. Now I expected the deck to be not as strong as yesterday's deck, but so far it's been performing very well. Algebra. No black, unfortunately. So we can only walk this. We go first. Yeah, I better not risk it. Yeah, this is better, definitely. Let's just curve out. I think that's the main idea. Yep, this is all fine. Of course, drawing a lot of lands. If only I had known, then I would have ditched the land, of course. Okay, that's not something I want to depressurize. Let's start jamming. If he attacks, I'll just block, of course. Or maybe not. Could also attack with the 2/3. Fear the 2/3 is about to die here. That's a decent top deck. Keeping the land because it doesn't really matter if you play it now or next turn, because if we draw a 5-drop we can still play it. If we draw a 6-drop we couldn't have played it anyway. So I'm just keeping it up for the landfall trigger here. Don't care about 2 damage. Oh, I think it's time for us to use the good old depressurize as a combat trick. Queen of your end step, if an end, you draw a card, you lose 2 life. That's very good. This is a very good blocker. And I'm just going to keep it behind to block if he wants to attack with the Titan, but I assume he has some kind of warp ability. Yeah, that's very strong. Goodbye Sentry, goodbye Crasher. Oh, that's interesting. Well, he still gets the Void trigger, of course, so he'll probably attack with a 2-1. He could eventually kill himself with that, which is interesting. I have the depressurize, so I am going to station it for 5. Next turn we could have this online, but of course it will cost a lot. Oh my goodness. We need some exile spells here. He's going to mill us. Please mill a lot of lands. Freighter is amazing. So we're taking 4 and milling 4. Oh, Grafkill was on top. Not blocking. So if we draw a removal spell, it would be good. It's even a creature. Wow, it doesn't even have to be itself. Yeah, he's got way more stuff going on than we do. I don't think there's anything we can do to get back from this. No good targets to depressurize. If we can stay alive for the next few turns, maybe. Oh, that's juicy. That's very good. If we kill the Titan and we depressurize the Sentry, he will have to block, I think, pretty much. Am I scared of the... I'm not even sure which one I'm scared of. I think I have to... Well... Okay. I think the Freighter is the biggest problem, but he has a lot of cards. I think we need to start to be a little bit aggressive here. Two, 4, 8. Now he will probably just empty his whole hand here. We just need to find a way to push 3 damage. We could find our delicacy maybe. But I think that's about the only top deck that we can get. He didn't mill it. Oh, we're just dead because he has the delicacy. I hope he doesn't see it, he probably knows. Wow, yeah. Why doesn't he just kill us? If we top deck the delicacy now, it would be amazing. I would almost cry. Of course, we don't. Well, we still could. We lose 2 life. Please, let me find the delicacy. Delicacy, please. 4 draw steps, delicacy. Oh, yes. He should have killed us. Opponent made a great mistake there. Oh. He was too hasty, or too greedy, or too cocky. But, man. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Stupid fruit fly. Get out of here. Be gone. Spawn of darkness. Alright. That was one hell of a game. Opponent has lethal. Doesn't see it, I think. Plays out his whole hand, tapped out. That was amazing. Let me just peel my boiled egg. I'm not going to eat it now, don't worry. And if I were, I would probably put it on pause. But I might as well do something useful while waiting. Buddha peasants. Yes, I am keeping this. Edge Rover. Lovely. Embrace Oblivion to get a token if we badly need so, but let's just curve out first. Okay. Let's attack first. Liking this. Badly in need of a land, and sacrificing the rover unfortunately won't bring us our land, because we still need 1 more mana to sacrifice the lander token. That is unfortunate. Guess we'll have to be on the defensive here. Probably going to use the close encounter anyway. I know it's not the best, but I want to at least use some stuff here. That's good. I'll attack for 2 again. Play the seed chip. And if we play the Thawbringer or the Crasher, and they don't counter it, we can crew it up and attack with it. I should have played the fire, stationed the Virus Beetle. To be honest, I assume that he's going to kill it. Red-blue has a lot of destroy artifact spells. Not even. Wow. Yeah, then I should have done that. Another land. Let's just go... No, I want to put the Crasher onto the battlefield. Don't really care about that at the moment. And I might just sacrifice the Edge Rover to kill the Mechan. Or the Virus Beetle, I mean. Nah, I think our board state is good enough to just play it as it is. If he taps out all of his stuff for a well, at least now we have a thing to sacrifice. Man, he being aggressive. I want to get rid of this thing anyway, so I might as well do it right now. I don't want him to start looting. And well, let's just swing for a lot of damage. Opponent's at 5. He does have an engine, which I had hoped to kill sooner. Modifier at the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature with a weapon one from the first strike. So it's pretty much the what's it called from the other sets? I'm not sure. Can't imagine him having great blocks now. We are drawing a lot of lands. I'll attack with everything. If he chooses to block the Virus Beetle, he will take 1 damage extra, which in this case is nearly lethal. We'll surveil, hopefully get rid of lands like that. And see what fate brings us. That's a very good card. I would pick this very highly. Maybe this should have been in my top 3 blue cards. I want him to stop getting land advantage. He's probably just going to pop it one more time. But a very annoying scrapper. Get a lander token, which we will use, of course. And hopefully draw some action here. No attacks. So a removal spell does it, unless he builds out his board. Creature would also be lovely. That is a removal spell of sorts. Let's just hope that he doesn't counter it. And if he doesn't, we might have lethal on the swing. But I assume he has something. Maybe hexproof. Nothing so far. I'll just attack with both, of course. I'm not going to care about stationing this if we have a potential lethal attack. Okay. Now I'll just jump, of course. Seems like we need a few more turns. Very good card, by the way. Yeah. I think this is the best red uncommon, pretty much. Well, might as well. If we draw a big dude, we can station this and attack for lethal. If we draw a removal spell, we can also attack for lethal. So we have a lot of ways to get there. But of course the opponent can draw all kinds of action. And he did. Probably going to tap the kill ship. No kill ship, okay. Interesting. So let's hope I draw something big here. Even attacking for 1. Yeah, that does it. Should have tapped my kill ship, to be honest. Okay, good game. Now let's see if we can get the last game for the trophy, and otherwise it will be another one for the loss. 6-1. I'm impressed. Not with myself, but with the deck and how it's working. I'm very glad I got rid of the Plano Goyf, or whatever it's called, because it wouldn't have been good in our deck. Yeah. Opponent goes first. I think this is okay. Oh, would love to draw land now. Simply to... oh, great. Let's see how this goes. Oh, this is stupid. Whoops. Hello, I am a noob. Why are you watching me? Stupid me. Okay, guess we'll go Thawbringer. If I lose this, it's deserved, and that was a stupid play. Should have done the worm. And let's just station this bad boy for 4. That was how I am even diamond, I don't understand. Sure. 4 mana spell for a 3 mana creature. Put a land on top. Loving it. Since we are... ooh. When it dies. Exile. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll just do this for the life gain. And that's about it. Yeah. It's too bad it doesn't die. Oh, I should have... okay, I'm losing my focus. I'm being stupid here. I should have put stupid 4 counters on this thing. If we draw land now, I will do something amazing. It's not land. Can I still do something amazing? I think I can. Man. 1-3. Yeah, that was stupid. Man, otherwise this would have been an amazing turn. I could have played the Beckoner on the Colossus. Get it back permanently. I deserve to lose here. I've been doing some terrible misplays. I also have a semi-online appointment in 15 minutes, which makes me play hastily. Which is something I shouldn't do. Sacrifice target after destroyed on permanent. Okay. Let's just draw a lot of cards first. I think the Edge Rover is fine. I'll either block with it or he eats a removal spell. Man. Yeah, I was too hasty there. If I had thought it through, it would have been better. Don't really care about 2 damage. Do we go for the long game? I think we do. I think this is fine. We have a lot of ways to draw more. Sure, we still get value. We have a lot of ways to still get a lot of cards from this thing, simply by using the beckoner on something else, then it losing, leaving stuff. Okay. Yep. I will probably sleep not as well tonight because of that misplay. But then again, opponents also got nothing to do. Okay. Guess we'll kill that with the food stuff. We'll play the Crasher. We don't want that to grow any bigger. Next turn we can attack with the Crasher for 6 with the Lander in the Forest. And then we could sacrifice it to get it back again. Seems like he has some return grid from hand stuff. Well, he is ramping, but I'm not sure what he's ramping to. We have decent attacks. We'll probably kill the thing. Oh, you shouldn't be stationing it. Okay. Well, let's attack for a lot first. Get ourselves a swamp. We'll just... do we need to kill the artifact? No, I think... well... could also play the Beckoner. Draw even more cards again. But then, no, we need one more land for that. Let's attack first. I would like to keep up some kind of action spells here. We have 6 mana. Yeah. Let's just wait to see what he does, even though it's pretty obvious. Oh, he has something else. Engrave to the battlefield. He has no targets yet. Mills 3 lands. So now we can kill a lot of things. He's going to kill my Crasher. Unfortunately, but you know. I cannot kill that with most of these things, so I'll just let it die. We have a worm, we have a Colossus. I think we're still good. Let's wait for him to station it all up. And then we'll just kill the artifact. And I'll depressurize the 3/3 because I don't want it to grow. I'll just play the 9/9. I'll attack for 2. We could draw tons of cards here, but I'd rather not. We have an excellent attacker. He can actually activate it. Target player draws 3 cards, gains 3 life. We don't have trample. I'll attack with both. he will draw a lot of action. 3 damage to any target. Okay. Let's just set up for a lethal swing. And if need be, we can do the back and sacrifice something, draw a lot of cards again. Probably the worm, because it has an enter the battlefield ability. Opponent at 9, effectively, with the delicacy. Oh no. Yep. Yeah, that's annoying. Very annoying. I guess sacrificing the worm is still the best thing to do. Because this has trample and this is bigger. Oh, no. We can -3 something. It's not enough to kill that thing. And I'll just give my Trampler plus. I'll minus the Monoist. I know he gets a 2/2, but it will be tapped, so for this turn that's no problem. Yeah, I thought as much. Well, it doesn't die. Do we draw 9 cards? I think we don't have to. We still have a lethal swing, especially with being able to deal 3 to him. And this dude is not as good if he has fewer things. He cannot kill anything. So we still have a lethal swing. Unless he plays another creature, of course. Let's see if it's enough. Yeah, good game. Wow. Well, actually, I got a trophy with this deck. I'm impressed. I didn't expect it to be honest. I like the deck a lot. I like what we tried to do and it actually worked. So, thank you for joining me if you made it to the end. Now, if you like what I did, as always, feel free to click on some of those buttons. And if you thought I did some stupid stuff, feel free to point them out. Except for the mistakes that I already said that I made. Please don't point those out. That's just rubbing salt in the wound. Anyway, I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
Grab the card, shuffle dreams in the palms. Dad's drafts roll heavy, we bombing like psalms. Stacks on the table, strategies the flex. Running these lines like counterspell checks. Dad drafts in the zone, pulling rares from the throne. Mana on the stack, magic seeds we've sown. From poppers to planeswalkers, the board gets owned. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown. Welcome to Dad's drafts, your new homegrown.